G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video I wanted to put forward a question to you guys, and I wanted to ask, do you think this physical God Goku is the most versatile unit in Dokkan? Premise of the video is we're going to go into a few different types of stages, a few different levels of difficulty, and we're just going to see how this Goku performs. So starting off here, we're going into Battlefield. So you still want to use him in type advantage, but to be honest, you don't even have to. And this brings us to the first aspect of this Goku, is that amazing leader skill. So we've got Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans. As you can see here, this is the roster that I do bring to Battlefield. And if you look at this, that's the type of team we're dealing with because of this Goku. Usually I would be switching that out for the Bardock. So you can see that we've already got a massive increase in ability here. So not to mention that once we get in here, he's going to be orb changing. He's got his dodge chance. He's stacking. Honestly, I think this Goku is so crazily versatile. So say we chuck him in here, straight off the bat, 6 key spheres. So now we have the ability to get him the guaranteed double super. We were able, because of the orb changing combined with the orb changing of the Kid Goku, we were also able to get the 7 key spheres required for him. Well, the fact that he dodged that is actually insane, but we dodged there ourselves. You got to see the double super, and then we dodge, bang bang, can't be touched. He also had, so he's double raised his defense. He, as you saw, he had his dodge chance, and he also had guard, which he technically already had. But for example, you could use him in the final stage with type disadvantage, and Goku will still absolutely cook. And I just think Battlefield is one of those things where they could jump up in difficulty pretty easily. I don't think it would take much for them to just add in an extra stage where we all of a sudden start to get more currency. So I think it's definitely a huge advantage for him to be able to sort of just fulfill any hole in this team. We can get a full 24 with that, and then we can get a lot with that. So honestly, this will probably be just a 2-turn here unless Gotenks starts whipping out the dodge. When I used this Goku in Battlefield yesterday, he actually just 2-shotted this Gotenks. So I definitely wanted to showcase his power here, because he's going to be so good. And for Battlefield, it's probably a combination of leader skill being up there with the best in the game. Pure/hybrids is huge, obviously. You've got the orb changing, so boosting the synergy of the team. You've got a pretty solid link set, and then you also add in the fact that he can guard, dodge, stack if the event does go for a little longer. This Goku, is like your perfect Battlefield unit. His stats are high enough that he's not taking damage from those normals, and even on a super, you've got the chance to dodge it. So extremely powerful there. So that is the Battlefield aspect there. And now we jump across to the second stage, where I think this Goku is also extremely good, and that's going to be taking on the Pure Saiyans Extreme Super Battle Road. So you see I've got my 55%, we've got the friend, we're going to jump in here, and there you go, we've got one of these units in the first rotation, which is perfect, and look at that, straight off the bat, works like a charm. We've got those key spheres there. We're able to grab the 6. We'll go for you right there. You see, this is a crazy rotation in terms of orb changing and whatnot. And then we'll grab that there. Let's watch this Goku, no item, go to work. So you see 33k. This is mine, so 55%. There's that first dodge. He's literally not dodging at all. But considering he did have a 60% chance to dodge on each of those normals, and this is Extreme Super Battle Road Pure Saiyan, so it's not like we're doing a stage where we're coming up against enemies that don't hit hard. We also have no support on this rotation either. We're just going solely off links, or then there's the 55%. I've got the additional skill orb here, dodge. Okay, well, he didn't really prove my point there, but if he dodged more of those. Considering we had a 60% chance, that is extremely unlucky that we did cop that. We're taking double digits off normals after those 2 supers. I think that's still a very, very good performance, I guess I'd say. For this one, gods, they take double digits, but they're also guarding. So what we'll do is we'll get the friend on rotation, and we might do two battles here, but just because we're going to bust through this pretty quick, especially when you're getting that there. So this Godku, he has actually got a bit of support. Again, we can get those 8 key spheres there with you. Grab that. As you can see, we got a big old heal from that too. And I'd be very impressed if we even made it to this next stage. You can see we've got 7 million attack stat here. The reason that the rainbow won't be as high, it could potentially be higher based on links, but the thing there is that my Godku is full level 10 links, so that's the little advantage there. So we got the orb changing again, easily enough key spheres. We get the 6 there. Let's see, can we do this so that we can get 7? 6, 6, 6. Close, but no cigar, so we can't get the extra support. We could have got some extra damage reduction there, which would have been pretty beneficial. Again, sort of that 34k mark. Here we go. Here's some of those dodges that we were hoping for. Yeah, so we dodged 50% of that there. And then we're coming out with 6.2 million attack stat, which we've got a guaranteed second of. The second of is awesome because when you're like myself and you only have him at 55%, you chuck on that extra 5 additional skill orb and bang, you've got a 20% chance on each of those supers to fire off another one. So you see those dodges coming in. Would have been nice if they had have been happening beforehand, before we got those defensive buffs off. But I think it still showcases just how powerful this guy is in a battlefield setting. So I think we just got the 2 rainbow key spheres for God Goku here, so his damage reduction won't be too crazily high. Hopefully we can wipe out Ultimate Gohan here. And bang, one more. Close, but still, Physical Kid Goku, he goes insane. But as you can see here, we followed up with even more. Even more key spheres. It's just never ending. We'll get the seal with you. As you can see, jumps back up to full HP. We get the dodge straight off the bat. Coming in again. 7 million. 7.1 is pretty consistent for this rainbow friend without any support. We get the follow-up second super. Jumps up to 7.35. The one thing I have noticed with him is maybe he doesn't stack up as quickly as other units, it feels like. But if he was getting triple supers, that definitely would help. You can see the bang. There we go. Continuing to dodge. This Goku needs to be hit for him to really bump up his stats here. And the fact that he is only 55% for me. Get him to hit there. And then we'll get the seal off with you. And then that's good. That gives my Godku one more rotation to sort of finish this one off. So let's just have a quick look with the double stack. Here's the one time that we actually won't get the 6 key spheres. So 200k. May as well just do it that way. You get the 3 key spheres, and that gives you enough to be able to dodge. Dodging being the main thing, I guess, in a super battle road setting. Up to a 6.7 mil attack stat. See, look, he does creep up. But he is predominantly more of a offensive unit. There you go. There's that dodge. Saves us from we would have taken double digits there. Anyway, so that is the Godku's performance in Battlefield. In Super Battle Road, Battlefield previously. What I'll do now is I will jump to the last stage of a Red Zone, and I'll show this guy after he's been able to get a few stacks off. Okay, so here we are in the second last stage against the Red Zone cell. I was going to go one more rotation to bring Godku on rotation, but I can't pass up on this opportunity to get AGL Gohan out. He's one of those ones that you don't see all too often, so we're going to bring him out there. We're going to stack one more time with you, and I guess we'll grab that with you. I think that gives me enough confidence here to make sure we get through this one. We've got 300k HP. As you would see, we're on turn 6 here, so it's not like we've just been sitting back and stacking relentlessly with the God Goku. Bang. Super Saiyan Gohan just absolutely cooks. So don't be surprised if he almost takes out Cell, actually. If we... Oh, yeah, actually, we might not... Because we've got the full 24 key here with the Tech Gods as well. 39k. Wowee. Gohan's insane. Then you got the Gods pumping out here. Well, we actually might not make it through this rotation. Oh no, I guess he'd need to triple super. So yeah, so next rotation we're going to have Goku around. His entrance animation has worn off, so that does mean that his attack numbers aren't going to be as high as they possibly could be. Do have access to the transformation. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll call it a transformation, the active skill to go back to Super Saiyan. But it's more about just checking what his defense is at this point. Won't have the orb changing either. So, yeah, let's see what he can sort of put up here. He's going to have the support on rotation, though, which is always handy. So, let's see. Orb-wise, you can get 5. What we can do is this. We can go bang, and then we might just stall with that by putting that there. Nice little 7 milli. That's going to get rid of that. If we click into that, and hey, there it is. There's the 6 or 7 right there. So you can see Goku sitting at 405k defense here. He's now going to have guard. Well, he would have guard, but you know what? We're going to do the active skill. We've showcased that you can organise the key spheres. We've got nice support on rotation here. Double stacks for the 3 turns that he has been on rotation previously. Does get him to 405k defense. You could continue stacking him here, and you're going to get him up to... Yeah, you could just keep going forever with this one. Not to mention that the stacking can also buff up this active skill. So he's going to come out here now. He's going to give off a crit. Goku has literally taken nothing more than double digits from any attack so far in this fight. He hasn't taken a super, however. You've got his dodging that has occurred, and now he's just pumping out an 8 million crit. I wish I had have just put him in slot 1 now, because he would have just absolutely cooked anyway. You can still see that he is sitting at 420k here. Does get the raise defense on his super. Yeah, you can see just... insane. Could have put him in slot 1 even without the active skill of the gods. I probably didn't realise. Oh no. There you go. The turns out Cell can't be actioned broken. That's interesting. I haven't been in this Cell fight forever, but yeah, that didn't really get to showcase Goku there. But anyways, third to last stage. I think I got confused. I think I actually said it was the second last stage before, so I lied. But what we're going to do is we'll grab those 6. That'll give us a big old heal up there. I'm going to turn off this here. Now, if you were doing this in terms of just trying to defeat the event, I would probably suggest not transforming Goku on that turn. But I thought it would be interesting to do there. We're going to go into Cell here. Gohan is going to absolutely cook him. I will say that that's just a given again. And we will get a few shots out of Goku, I think. We could potentially put the gods in slot 1 on next rotation and get the finishing blows with Goku maybe. Not sure. I'm not sure how we're going to do this, because I would like... well, the Super Saiyan Goku now, I should say. I would like to see him be the one that finishes the job. So the tech gods actually could dwindle him, the perfect sell down low enough here. So you got the action break on this last two. Interesting. Maybe their active skill doesn't active break. Maybe I'm getting them confused with the Carnival Goku. Didn't get that there. You can see that the Gamma 1 literally has not been hit this whole fight for me, so that's why he's putting up some sad old numbers here. He's pretty much just been acting as a defensive support. Yeah, look at that. That's a lot of damage. Nearly bit the board there. May as well pop that one. Bang, 3.48. That is a not a bad little animation. What we can do is grab that into that, which should then give 7 here, and we are going to we're not going to risk it. I should have just risked it for the fun of it, but you can see we got the 7 key spheres with Kid Goku, so that does mean whoop. Okay, so yeah, so definitely do not transform him. Yes. Got to grab all of these. You see 5.34 million. Just stay as Goku. I should have just kept this as Goku. I should have just said Goku, because Goku is, I believe, one of the most versatile units in the game. Super Saiyan Goku is quite a drop-off here. Oh, he actually didn't get the job. I thought he would have finished on that first super, but with the Dokkan attack. But yeah, you can see that's 2 raises of his defense there, and we actually get the 3rd super as well. So yeah, there is Cell done and dusted, and that'll be the video, guys. I feel like that's the 3 prominent versions of content that we can go into. So let me know down below where you think this Goku ranks in terms of most versatile units in the game. I definitely think he is right near the top there. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.